All right, guys, today this video is all about the keto diet. I want to give you a brief outline in case you don't like reading. I want to give you the, 10,000 aerial view over it. So what exactly is keto? The ketogenic diet is a low carb, high fat eating plan that shifts your body into a state called ketosis. Normally your body burns carbs for energy, but when you reduce your carb intake, your body is going to learn to burn fat instead, like the way we were created to. That's when ketosis kicks in. Okay, that's when your liver starts producing molecules called ketones, and that becomes your new energy. You're going to watch how you feel when you're on keto. If you've never done it, you're going to be amazed. Now, real quick, you might go through what they call the keto flu. That's within the first few days. You might feel bad. It will pass. I promise you it'll pass. Just stick through it. Drink a lot of water. But so how does keto help you lose weight? You lose weight because it comes into a few factors with ketosis. It reduces your insulin levels, so you're cutting back on your carbs. Your blood sugar levels stabilize. That reduces your insulin spikes. This is a great diet for diabetics. You should be doing this anyway if you're diabetic. But that lower insulin means that your body is more likely to burn stored fat instead of building new fat and burning for carbs. Now, if you ever hear some crazy videos of them saying like, yeah, it'll pull from your second chin or your belly fat, guys, it's different for everybody. You might lose it in your belly first. You might lose it in your arms. It just depends. Everybody's different, okay? So you're going to get increased fat burning with keto because your body's running on fat instead of carbs. It's naturally going to start breaking down stored fat, especially when you're in a calorie deficit. So that's going to increase some really good things for you. Now, your appetite suppression. This is what I love about keto. You're going to have a high fat, protein-rich foods diet that is going to help you feel full for longer. It's going to reduce your overall calorie intake without feeling deprived. This is what I love about keto. When you intermittent fasting and keto, the funny thing, when you're eating a bag of Doritos, you can eat them and eat them and eat them and you never feel full. But try that with a steak. You're gonna back up from that steak and you're gonna feel full. That's what God intended us for. All right. So we're getting back to the natural ways. So now you are going to have some immediate loss, and it's going to be water weight loss. That's completely natural. So if you lose like 4 or 5 pounds in the first couple of days, celebrate it, but know that's natural, and you're going to hit a little bit of a plateau. But because cutting the carbs, it also reduces your water retention. So many people, you're going to see quick initial weight loss due to shedding that excess water weight. So it's a great thing. It's going to be a victory on the scale, but just keep that in mind. To stay in ketosis, you're going to want to follow a macronutrient breakdown of roughly 70% fat, 25% protein, and 5% carbs. Now, did I just blow your mind? Let me explain it a little bit easier for that. Here's what it looks like. Foods you need to eat. You need to use olive oil, coconut oil, nuts, do nuts in moderation, protein, eggs, chicken, beef, fish, any kind of meat you're good for. As a matter of fact, starting off, keep it what we call dirty keto. That should eat fried foods, eat fried chicken, guys. You're making such a big sacrifice with this. It's okay to do that. If you want to have some barbecue sauce on your chicken, do it. All right. We're going to be cutting out all the other carbs. Let's give ourselves a little bit of barbecue sauce. You want to do low carb veggies. That's basically anything green. So spinach, broccoli, even cauliflower is okay. You can do salads. You can do ranch. And don't do fat-free ranch. You want the fat. Okay, this is a high-fat diet. So your dairy, you can do cheese, butter, heavy cream. Don't get into milk. Milk's actually got sugar in it, but any of those cheese, butters, heavy creams is all good. You can do mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is high in fat. It's got no sugar. It's a perfect thing to put on, if you enjoy it. Foods to avoid. This is where we take the fun away. All your sugary foods, okay? Your sodas, your sweet tea. I'm sorry, Southerners. Sweet tea's got to go. It's horrible for you. your candy, your desserts. Guys, I'm addicted to sugar. I am a recovering addict of sugar. I do not know how to do it in moderation. So I'm basically trying just to live on keto because I can't control myself. And until I figure that out in my life, it's the last addiction that I have. So until I figure that out, but that's another video for another day. Grains and starches. You can't have bread, pastas, rice, potatoes. There's no little bit of adding these in, and I'm just going to have a little spoonful. Don't do it. Those are heavy in carbs. Okay, your green vegetables are going to have very, very little carbs, and so this low carb diet, when we got onto all the percentages, you got to remember this. Even the low carb vegetables like broccoli and salad, they have a low amount of carbs. So when you're trying to keep your carb range at 20 grams or less for the day, if you weigh 200 pounds, you got to keep this in mind that you're going to be getting a little bit of carbs from this other kind of vegetables. So don't think you're going to look at the back of a nutrition on a box and say, well, this has only got 20 grams of carbs. It's low in carbs. It doesn't work like that. It does not work like that. You want to go for no carbs, all right? Try to shoot for no carbs. Track your macros if you can. Use apps like MyFitnessPal or a carb manager app to track your carb intake. Write it down. Keep track of this. This is going to help you be successful. You need to stay hydrated. Now, on this program from day one, we're having you drink a gallon of water a day. It's very, very important. This is like oil for your body. When you are doing the keto diet, it's very, very important, all right? Your carbs are storing water. You're decreasing the carbs. You're eliminating them. So you've got to replenish it. And you're going to be amazed how you feel when you start drinking water the way you should. Meal prep. Have your keto-friendly meals ready to go. Do chicken and broccoli, chicken and green beans, hamburger and green, whatever. Meal prep to take the chance of messing up out of the way. Give it time. The first few days are going to be tough as your body adjusts. All right, that's the keto flu I was talking about. But push through. You're going to get temptations. Push through. If you're in the house and you've got a bunch of junk food, especially if you got kids, go throw it away. Get rid of it. Look at your grocery cart next time you shop and just look at all the junk. That's poisoning us, guys. Sugar is a poison. We'll eventually add it back in very moderate places. But guys, when you get past this keto flu and you start really working on keto, you're going to be like me to where you're going to get to the point to where you don't even want to get off of it. It's that good. It's going to eliminate brain fog. It eliminates stuff like inflammation. You'd be surprised, like there's Sundays where I go to a Mexican restaurant and after I eat those chips, that's my carbs for the week. I give myself that for where I'm at. But I come home and like an hour later, I've got a headache. It happens every Sunday. Every Sunday. So anyway, just keep that in mind. Okay, some final thoughts. Keto is not just about weight loss. It's about changing how your body fuels itself. It's not for everybody, but you will find success if you'll give it a shot. This isn't a wake up on Saturday and go to Cracker Barrel and eat pancakes and syrup and then wonder why you're not losing weight. Throws your body out of ketosis. Don't do it. We will eventually, in 3 to 4 weeks, I will tell you when you can have a cheat day. Cheat day isn't going to be a whole day. It's going to be a meal. It's going to be like going to the Mexican restaurant and getting some chips. You know what I mean? It's going to be having a Snickers candy bar. It's going to be very, very minimal. A cheat day is not the whole day. A cheat day is one thing. I'm going to leave you with this. Stay strong. Think about how your life has been working with the weight. And if you will trust the process, if you'll show up, if you'll learn the self-discipline when it comes to one of the most important things in your life, you're going to watch this transfer over to your relationship with God. If you're close to God, you're going to get closer because you're going to spend more time. People often say, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to spend an hour. I don't have time to do this. I can't afford to eat healthy. You can't afford not to. So put in the time. I'm proud of you for making it this far. And with that said, my 3-minute video is now a 10-minute video. So thanks for hanging out with me.